Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly Grace. Welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channels. So I haven't posted in literally forever, and honestly there's just been so much going on in my life that I just feel like I needed to make one video that will go on all three of my YouTube channels so that I can kind of talk to you guys all at once. Not that there's very many people to talk to, but you know what I mean. So I was doing pretty good, consistently vlogging way back in December of last year, 2023, and then some stuff went down. I just decided to take a moment to pause and breathe, and I had so many things happen from that time. I was working at Claire's, and I was doing Vlogmas, and then I had passed out at work, had to go via ambulance to the hospital. I had gotten fired. That wasn't because of that. Okay. And then I went on 2 trips back to back. I went to my grandparents for a weekend, and then I went to Michigan for 2 weeks to see my niece who had just been born. And then I'd gotten a job at Rue 21, which loved working there. By far the best job I have ever had, just based on the experience alone. Yeah, it's retail, it's clothing, there's nothing too special about it, but it was just the experiences that I had. I still talk to the people that I worked with for the most part. There were some people that did not like me and would constantly look at all my social media and be like, oh my gosh, look at her. I was like, okay, fuck you too. Anyway, so yeah, I just was doing that, and then they went bankrupt, and I worked until that last day, and even technically past the last day, because the next day we were just cleaning up the store afterwards and stuff. And then I didn't have a job for a long time, okay? And then I'd gotten got a job at Five Below, worked there for 3 days, got fired. That was cool. Then I got a job, a promised position, which means that they called me, told me I had the freaking job, and then it was like, but you're gonna have to wait an extra week to start because we have some issues going on. I was like, okay, weird, but alright. And then they're like, just kidding, actually we have someone else who's gonna take that position, and we were only allowed to have 1 and not 2, and we hired 2, so we're gonna let you go. Okay, freaking cool. That one was from Box Lunch. That was the whole thing too, but anyway. And then I didn't have a job for a while after that, until I just got a job, and I was supposed to have my first day today, but then they called me, hey, sorry, we can't have you come in today. The manager is sick and called out, and so the one that was supposed to train you. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. And that was the end of that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, unless I'm getting freaking screwed over again, I will work Wednesday, which means I have tomorrow off. So yeah, very excited about that. And this will probably get posted literally today. I'm just probably gonna do a few edits. We'll see. Anyway, but the point of me recapping that, it was just that I had a lot of things happening, and so I was posting in December, which means September-ish is when I had given my life to Christ. And so this whole time while I'm dealing with all of this, I'm also learning what it means to follow Christ and try to be the best that I can for Christ and for Christ only. And so I don't know, I feel like there was definitely moments in my life where it made me question this, and it was just you know, a lot about learning how to have faith even in the dark times, because, oh, by the way, I lost my freaking car because I didn't have a job, so I couldn't pay for it, so I lost my car. And then I also, I had a falling out with a friend of mine. I still tried to be respectful even towards the end. She does not feel the same way about me, which is totally okay. To each their own. I'm sure that I have done some things, you know, like said some things or whatever, acted a certain way, and for that I am really sorry, and I did try to convey that. I had a few situationships, just a lot of changes all in like a little bit of time, and that's not even talking about like my personal like family issues, because girl, we're not getting into that. But my Nana was in the hospital, and this is the only family thing I'm gonna say. My Nana was in the hospital recently, and we've gotten a lot closer as I've been finding Christ. Our relationship has just like grown from that, because I was able to come to her with all of my doubts, hesitations, and, you know, concerns about how to live faithfully with Christ, and just so many things. But I got some perfect Nana wisdom that I really, really, really needed. And one of those things is to not let life pass you by. So if you want to make YouTube videos, in my case, make YouTube videos. If you want to make TikToks, make the TikToks. Don't let anyone make you feel stupid for wanting to do the things that you want to do. Okay, I've spent so much of my life wanting to please other people that I have just let some of my life, most of my life, just pass me by because I was too scared of putting myself out there. And yes, I'm still going to have the anxious moments, and I'm still going to have the social anxiety part of that. But it is important to take chances on love, take chances with friends, take chances with your job opportunities, take chances with making silly little videos on the internet. And I think that for so long, like, I've been doing YouTube on and off since like 3rd grade, bro. I'm 20 fucking years old, and I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. That is bonkers. That is bonkers. I went from being Katie Grace to Kimberly Fuzzbug to Kimberly Grace, and I've deleted my accounts before. I've re-put them up, because no matter how many times I turn away from doing YouTube videos or doing TikTok videos or whatever, I still am like, oh wow, okay, I genuinely like this. I just hate what people say. So if you just take out that element, like, this is literally my favorite thing, just to yap on for hours, girl. And while I was not doing vlogs on here or anything, I was making like little Snapchat videos of myself and like saving them to my phone, and then just like not doing anything with them. I just needed to yap. Like, yapping is such an important part of who I am, and like, bless my family's hearts, like, I've been yapping 24/7 to them, taking my hot takes with them rather than to the internet, which sometimes is scary, or sometimes it's more chill. It just depends. But yeah, I just genuinely wanted to take like this next step in changing my life and moving forward, coming up from literally rubble. Is that what people say? I don't know. Coming up from the ashes, because everything has literally burned down in my life. Okay, I am hoping and praying that this job does not screw me over, because I really, really want to start working. So I'm praying that this job works out. I'm praying so hard for that. I got a little spooked today when they were like, don't come in, and I was like, okay. But yeah, so I am going to be making this a public claim, and I've made these types of videos before, but you got to keep trying. I want to post on all 3 of my YouTube accounts. I have Kimberly Grace Vlogs, and Kimberly's Life mini podcast series. And this video is getting posted on all 3 of them, and on whatever channel you are at. In the description is the links for my other accounts if you want to go check those out and see what those are about. Now, my mini podcast series, I'm going to be doing a little shift in the type of them and making them a little bit more organized, because they kind of were just yap sessions like this, so this will fit in perfectly. And then my vlog channel was kind of like just dead for a long time, because I started posting all my vlogs onto my main channel, because I would not be creative enough to come up with main channel type videos, and I felt like that one had the most views and the most like subscribers and all of that out of all of them, so I felt like that was the one that was most important to do. But I'm not doing this for the likes, the comments, and the subscribers, although those are greatly appreciated. I'm doing this because I genuinely really like making videos. I love to yap. I love to have like my little creative moments of editing and just like of making silly little videos. It's just something that genuinely excites me. And yes, I make them with my iPhone, and sometimes I edit on my computer, but most of the time, I'm gonna be honest, I use a little app, and sometimes there'll be a watermark if I don't pay the monthly thing to make it like the better version of it. But you know what? That's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because these are just stupid, silly little videos that I genuinely love making. And that is okay, my friends, okay? It is okay. I also don't know, I don't remember when I had gotten all of my tattoos. I don't know how many of those I've added since then, or maybe I've had the same amount. I don't remember. I know for a fact I have some new piercings. So I have 4, 1, and 2. The 2 here and my 4th were the newly added ones. I'll probably be adding another one to go here to kind of make it a double and a double snake bites. But yeah. Anyway, so that was basically all that I needed to say. I have 2 main TikTok accounts that I post on. I have Kimberly's Life, which is a religious, spiritual content account. So basically I'm doing things from Bible study to just, jamming out to some Christian music to, just basically talking you guys through my walk with God and the things that I've learned. And so if that is something that interests you, that account is there. It has around 200-ish followers. Not that that matters, but just to give you a little bit of reference. I don't know if I'm going to add them on here yet, because I don't know if I'm actually going to edit to be so for real, but anyway. And then on the other side, I have mine that's just Kimberly Grace. Well, it'll come up if you search Kimberly Grace, and then it has like 6,000 followers on there. And that's just any lifestyle, just random videos that I decide to post from time to time. None of them I'm consistent on, because that is one thing that I really struggle with, is consistency. And that's also been something that I've been working on in my faith as well, as being consistent with that. But yeah, I am working on it, so bear with me. Okay, so on my vlog channel, I will be posting just kind of whenever, but my goal is to at least post 1 vlog a week. At least I could do daily vlogs if that's something I want to do. I can also do weekly vlogs or whatever, as long as I post weekly. Doesn't matter the day or anything like that. My mini podcast series will be posted my weekly podcast. Let's do Wednesdays, and then main channel Mondays. So main channel Mondays, mini podcast series on Wednesday, whenever for the vlog. Could be posted on the same day, could be more, could be, whatever. But that's kind of the deal that we're thinking here in the little noggin, the little brain. And yeah, that's it. If you guys want to follow my journey as I, start this whole thing again, I would love if you were a subscriber and a part of the little family here. But you definitely don't have to, because I get it. I totally get it. If there's one thing about me is that I'll always be my first critic. So I get it. It's cringy, it's stupid, but it's fun nonetheless. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time on whatever account you're watching this on. But yeah.